to try and involve myself in the play a little bit more, because as you can see, the ball is out here, and at that point I need to be running and getting myself either in this area or this area. Yo, what's going on, Team Twitter? I hope you're all super well. Today I will be analysing my game from the weekend. Thank you so much for the comments on yesterday's video. I will be changing how I actually review or commentate the games, because it's very difficult to analyse and I start picking apart things and I'm caught up in the emotions of the match, especially if we lose. So I'm sorry for what I said yesterday. I'll definitely be learning from that, and I think you guys will really like this analysis. So I'm thinking for the future, with the game day videos, I'll just be doing some sort of funny commentary or just talking over it and not analysing it. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the analysis. But yeah, today I also did my 100 juggles against the wall. Here we go. Oh, 157. Welcome to the analysis part of this video, what the whole video is about, where I analyze my performance. And I want to say that in the last one, I think when I was commentating, I said before I even watched the match with you guys that it was more of a commentary and it wasn't an analysis of my performance. I think I was very caught up in the emotions of losing the game and what the whole situation was. So I really want to change my approach, and thank you to you guys as well for pointing it out. You know, all your criticism in the comments, whether it's hate or not, is only going to build me as a player. And you know, I think a lot of you are commenting, well, I know like 99% of you, almost 100%, are commenting with constructive criticism with the goal to help me. So I'm going to get into this one. So let's start off. I'm playing left wing. We saw this in yesterday's video, but I want to do a proper analysis so you guys see what's going in my head, because I can't quite do that on the run when I'm just showing you guys. So here the ball's out wide, and as you can see, I'm not happy with my position. You can only just see me up in this top corner. The ball's on this side, so I need to do one of two things. My positioning needs to either be on the last man, poor line. That might not mean there, it might mean there. If that's not the case, and if I'm not going to be there, then the best decision for me is to run inside to try and involve myself in the play a little bit more, because as you can see, the ball is out here, and at that point I need to be running and getting myself either in this area or this area. It depends on my midfield as well. If this guy's going to push up into here, then I probably want to be wider. So let's see how the play develops. I'm just going to let it play for you guys. I know you like that, and look, you can see where I am. And let's stop it right there. You can see, even if we get the ball to this guy, sure, I'm dragging this guy over a little bit, but first off, my positioning is poor there. I'm so far behind the play. I should be, I think in this situation, seeing as my midfielder is here, if he was there, it'd be a different story. But seeing as he's back there, my run should have been a lot earlier in behind the defense. So that was kind of me not affecting or helping the team at all. And that's what it led to. So some of these clips are from yesterday, some of them are new. Here, I'm on the left wing. Again, I'm going to keep hammering at this. I'll try not to talk about it much anymore, or stop it to talk. Positioning, I'm not high enough up the field. Let's play. So, and then I don't get given the ball. That could have been the reason I wasn't given the ball, but maybe not. And then here, I look to involve myself in the play. And this is the sort of thing where, look, I'm not saying this is a bad decision by this player. We're 4-0 down at this point, maybe even 5-0. And we need to get that ball in the box. We need to create scoring opportunities. So, sure, I'm an option. But another great option is into the box, so that then we can maybe get something on it and get a lucky goal, so then we can start going again. And look, it was a decent ball, I think. Yeah, oh, it was close. So there's a couple of options there. I just thought I'd try to involve myself in the play a bit more. So here, this is me off the kickoff, and like I said in yesterday's video, I think I'm going to stop it right there and say to you guys that I think while I'm playing this game, I'm trying to prove myself too much. I'm trying to, you know, say, look, I just want to play. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm rushing things because I go on, I'm like, I got 30 minutes to go out there and kill it. You guys have seen my vibe over the last few videos. leading up to the match day, and I think I just need to go out there and play my own game, be confident in my own ability, and I play best when I play my own game. This is not me playing my own game, this is me playing to, I guess I'd say, prove something. And if I can go back to normal Sheldon at Crawley, when I was at Manly United, where I was playing regularly, if I can get back into that, then that's where I'm really going to play my best football. So look, this was a silly move. I'm in a 1v2, look at that. What am I going to do? So immediately, sure, you guys can say, I saw someone in the comments yesterday say that, look, Sheldon, you, what was it? No one was really showing for you, but look, I've worked myself into this situation where I have a 1v2. Sure, I can play to this guy, but then he's going to be faced with like a 1v3. So look, it just started from the very beginning back here where I should have not gone that far. So if we take it back a little bit, I'm sorry, I know you guys like to watch it through, so I'll let it play. And look, that's the point where it's like, yeah, okay, I've pretty much done myself, and I should have turned away there or held the ball up for my overlapping player. Decent reaction there to try and win the ball back. Here, this is a little bit better, hopefully. I'm moving in. Yeah, so this is the sort of thing I'm talking about. Now, I'm in the mixer. I'm going to go back and let it play for you guys, don't worry. Now I'm in the mixer. If I'm out here, yeah, I can affect the game, but I'm not going to get in scoring opportunities. Here, I can actually do something. So if we let it go back, you can see I've analysed it. We don't really have a striker in the middle there, and it was just an unfortunate touch. Yeah, looking back on it, I would have loved to have a touch and finish straight away. Here, again, my line is poor. This is what I want to touch on here. Look, why am I so far back there? So I think this might be a lack of playing wing for so long. As you guys know, I much prefer the midfield, but I want to be the best in every position I can. So I need to make up that distance and then rest when I get to there, because not only is that going to confuse this guy and make him less aware of where I am, but if a ball over the top there, now we're looking at some danger for the other team. So as you can see, let's say this guy turns out when he receives it, now he can put a ball in behind. And yeah, I just need to be higher up, that's simple. Here you can see I'm higher up this time, much better. The execution of the ball isn't the best, but my positioning was good. I'm not concerned about that part of it. My positioning was much better there. Here, I wasn't too happy with this. I feel like I've played it behind him. I haven't put him on the best foot to go forward, but I think it was okay. We need to switch the play. Maybe that one could have gone out to the right. Just when they're so congested, they're 4-0 up, it's difficult to break a team down. Much better positioning here, wide, and I just take my touch inside. Now this is one I'm looking forward to. So I'm going to let it play and I'll bring it back. We have a couple of runners here and I take a shot and then I take another shot and it goes out. So this run here, so I'd say my vision is very good. So I know at this point I have a run through there, right? And I think usually I would play this run. And well, I know that usually I'd slip the ball in behind here, but maybe I'd wait a couple of seconds just so that this guy commits to me a little bit more. But the thing is, I saw it and I went, no, don't pass it. And that just comes to how I'm playing at the moment. I'm trying to rush things. I'm trying to prove myself. I'm not playing the football I like to play. I know, like I promised you, hand on heart, I saw this run and I went, no, don't play that ball. Let's see if we can take it and go and score. And it was silly. Like, Sheldon, get back to playing your own game. That's where I'm going to be best. Like, this ball, if I wait a second, that's when I should be playing it. Right there. And then he's through. He's through on goal. But I thought, you know what? No, let me try and prove something. Let me try and score that goal. Maybe I'll get 60 minutes then, 90 minutes then. Just need to get back to playing my own game. And it's difficult being out, not playing for so long. And then here, the smartest thing to do would have just been cut here and have a shot. If, like, you look how many defenders are against our attackers, it's almost at shot time. Like, there's nothing else to do. Actually, no, I'm saying that I could have played a 1v1 out here, but then I'm in the box. It's me and this guy running into the box against a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2v5. So a shot would have been the best option there. I just need to put it on my left. So yeah, I think that's what it's coming down to, this whole video. A lot of rushed decisions, a lot of trying to prove myself. Here I'm very out wide, so if that ball comes out to me, I'm in a 1v1. Not much else to say there. Here, I probably didn't show up the line enough to help him. maybe not. And I see that the player's coming in, so I just flick it behind my legs for the runner. That was pretty straightforward, nothing too advanced there, I guess. Receive the ball here. Again, it's just coming down to me. Even if I beat that guy, there's not much I'm going to do. I get the free kick, but what else? I need to just go back to how I would normally play. Here, this is the next one where, look, this guy plays a really good ball. If I can make that run in there, I need to be looking at this and going, okay, our striker, who might be there, I think he's out here now. Sure, that's fine, who cares? But I need to analyze that and go, okay, striker's line there, Sheldon, you make the run in behind. And that just comes from me not playing wing for so long, at least properly playing wing and playing games at wing. And look, that would have been an amazing ball if I had recognised it. So he made the right ball, bad run by me. Here, I spoke about this in yesterday's video. Would have been nice to get the ball. Nothing to touch on there. I think good positioning, and you know, if he's in front of goal, he's going to take that shot. Yeah, here I'm in a 1v1 again, and this is the thing where now I'm in a 1v1. I think like looking at this picture right now, I should be going at this guy, faking inside, and then taking it down the line, and we'll see what I do. I'm really interested. And I take too long. I'd say I'd take a little bit too long to drive at him. I said in like now that I'm really analyzing this and breaking it down, which I love doing, I can really talk to you guys about it and express it, because when I'm only commentating, it's like, oh yeah, I see this, and then it's straight on to the next one. But looking at this clip again, I think I need to take this guy on, fake, whoops, that's the rubber, fake inside, and then go down the line, because that's where the space is. If I go anywhere else inside, I'm running into other players. So just a simple drop of the shoulder, a scissor, anything like that. And then here, because I took so long, I guess, I'd say this is a combination, and this could be a lack of team chemistry, where this guy's made the run and I played the ball and he's just overrun it. So the window for me, I want to take a look at this again, because I want to see if I could have played it any earlier. So I could have maybe played it there. I think I played it as quick as I could, but I think it's all started from that initial 1v1 where I should have just gone down the line and we wouldn't have had this situation. So disappointing. Just to learn from it. I'm rusty. I haven't played in competitive games in a long time, and look, he puts his hand up and says sorry for overrunning it, and that was the situation. Here, flick it over his foot. I love that move, just flicking it over their foot. And I get here and I'm like, oh, I want to take him on, but you look here, what am I going to do? Face him up and then what? Probably put a cross in. So I have the guy outside me and I think, well, he's got a ton of time, ton of space. I'll lay it off to him. And ideally, like, I'm just going to point this out for you guys as well, and this comes into my cross as well, which is in a second. Have a look at where all the defenders are. For a crosser, you should see the back post. So when the ball's over on this side, and it was over for this side for a little bit, all the defenders are going to be dragged over to that side as well, which means he's the free man that needs to be hit, which means a back post ball. Now, I don't know whether this guy saw that or not, but it ends up getting headed out, and then I think he clears it. This guy has a shot. Yep, he has a shot. I get back on side, and it comes back to me. And now I should be recognizing this, where, have a look at this. Now, this guy's only marking him, and there's another guy which we can't see on the screen here. I need to be recognizing that and going, okay, back post ball. And that number 11, which we just saw in screen, was the ball. This guy right here. So, poor recognition from me. Again, yesterday's video I said it was an okay cross, but I can't analyze it in that stuff, so it's more of a commentary. I think it's very different and difficult to pick things up in half a second. So that's the ball 100%. I need to get my head up, and it's not even about getting my head up, it's about thinking, okay, the ball's on this side, it just has to be a back post ball. There's no other way that we're going to score. So it's just about recognizing the situation of the game and what's going on. And that was rushed as well. Like, I did well in the 1v1 to get the cross in, but I just needed a better cross. Here, get the ball again, and I turned this guy because I knew I was running into trouble there. If I keep taking it, he's only going to catch up to me. I wanted to do a spin and I got it caught under my foot, and yeah, he fouls me. So that's simple, and I get a free kick in a good attacking position. Now, this whole problem that we're going to go into again is the rushing, the trying to prove myself, the lack of decision, I guess. This ball is such a simple one. It's over the top, back post. If everyone misses it, it goes in. And I rushed it. Usually I wait, the ref blows the whistle, I wait 3, 4, 5 seconds just to let it settle. Everyone's kind of like, oh, what's he doing? And it's something that it's like, you know, when you see Beckham kick, Ronaldo's the best example. When you see him kick a free kick, he has the exact same run up every single time, the exact same steps. And I rushed it, and it's the whole thing. I'm rushing everything. I'm rusty. These aren't excuses. These are things which are happening. These are real, and I need to fight against them. So I need to fight against that rushing. I need to fight against that rustiness and just try to play my own game. And you see the result of that is a very poor ball. So it's just poor. It was not happy with that one at all. Here, I'm much higher up. That's good. And I'm trying to give an angle to my fullback on this one. And we're going down the middle. I need to be getting up as high as possible. Not much to say there. Need to give an angle to my fullback again here. I think I was trying to, but it just wasn't a clear enough pass, if that makes sense. I need to be dropping maybe even 5 meters more back to like really make it obvious that I am a passing option. I'm very wide right now. I think I should be in here. As a number 10, I'd usually be standing around here, and I'm not really affecting the game by standing out there. Whereas if I'm in here now, I'm affecting this guy's decisions, this guy, and this guy. So, whereas if I'm out there, I'm only affecting him. Just little stuff like that. Just lack of, you can see I come in there. And well, I did end up doing the right thing, but it was too late. Lack of experience on the wing. Need to analyze this a lot more and see where I went wrong so I can learn from it. Here, did I nutmeg him? Wait, we gotta go back for that. I think I nutmegged him. Honestly, I don't know, but I might have. This one, it just got caught under my foot, so you can see, let's take a look at it. I put the ball, and it's a horrible ball. It just, the way I hit it got the backspin, and now the defensive shifted over. So ideally, what I would have liked, this was just poorly executed with this touch right there. I didn't get it enough out of my feet, so you can see I just touched it. If I touched it more onto my right, now we're looking at a ball which I wanted to do, which is into this space to put him in a 1v1. The type of ball, well, let's just say, if I put that ball in, now he's 1v1 with here and he can go forward. Look at the type of ball I give him and look what he does. Well, look what he only can do with it. He's left with nothing. So now the whole defense has shifted over. So it's really important that you think about your pass that you're giving your teammate. Otherwise, yeah, like you're just going to put them in a bad situation. So that concludes the analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed that one a bit more. Next week's commentary of the game hopefully will be better, and I'll try to, I don't even know how I want to structure that commentary because it's difficult. I feel like I get really into the analysis aspect of it. I think I'll just keep it to a commentary and just talk about what's going on, maybe keep it funny, and then the next day will always be an analysis where it's a lot more in depth and I can actually talk to you guys about what's going on, rather than kind of giving you a brief 1 second view of what's actually happening, because yeah, things can get lost in talk, and I'm sorry to anyone I offended in yesterday's video, especially from my team, the club. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, we'll keep it at that, and hopefully next week will be better. And thank you for your comments as well, it means the world. Let me know if you agree with my analysis, anything you want to touch on, but need to get back to playing my own game. The rustiness, the rushing, 1v1s are good, but I'm not, I think the biggest one was that one where I could have gone down the line. So cut it, pretend to go inside, go down the line, get a left, oh my English, get a left foot cross in, and then the cross as well, analyze where that guy is. So I hope you guys learned something as well. I'm going to watch this a couple more times and really go in depth just by myself to see where I went wrong, because that's what not a lot of players do. They don't look at their performance and go, okay, I went wrong here, I went wrong here. So especially wing, it's not a new position to me, but it's something that I'm not super comfortable with. I much prefer middle. But if the team needs me there, the team needs me there. So anyway, 10 to me, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're around here, join Jenny, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.